Hello, my name is Madison Mann. I am a junior MIS major, and today I will be talking about the country Madagascar. First, I want to give you kind of an overview of the topics I will be talking about, which will be high context, uncertainty avoidance, best times to travel, and the superstitions of the Malagasy people. First, I want to talk about that Madagascar is a high context culture. What this means is that they heavily rely on context and relationships to help communicate. What this also can mean is that they rely on cultural experiences and nonverbal cues to help convey meaning. Next, I will be talking about uncertainty avoidance. Um, Madagascar has a very low uncertainty avoidance rating. What this can mean is that they are very accepting to ambiguity and change. The Malagasy people are very flexible and they're very adaptable. They have this almost go with the flow mindset. Nothing can really rock their boat. They're looking towards the future and they're just in their own time. Next, I will be talking about the best times to travel to Madagascar, and I have divided this up between three different seasons. First, the dry season. The dry season happens in April through October. It is best for outdoor activities such as sightseeing, hiking, and for wildlife spotting. It has great weather, and this is actually known as the tourist season. Next will be the rainy season, which happens from November to March. This is also known as the green season just due to how much it rains there. So if you're someone who loves seeing lush biomes, you're a botanical lover, this is going to be the time for you. The only thing that arises would be traveling challenges just due to how rainy it is. Next would be the shoulder season. This season actually happens in between hot tourist seasons and low tourist seasons, so you kind of get the best of both worlds with good weather but also smaller crowds. So if you're wanting to kind of have the whole island quote unquote to yourself, this would be like the best time. It happens in April, May, and November. And I think something to also think about is that when trying to plan a trip here is that the seasons are flipped compared to the US. November through April is actually summertime for Madagascar, and May to October is actually their winter. Lastly, I will be talking about the superstitions of the Malagasy people. Superstitions are heavily embedded within the Madagascar culture, and they just have such a deep rooted culture that it affects a lot of people. The first one I will be talking about is fatty, which to us would be like taboos. They're just traditional taboos that involve food, places, and behavior. And usually, if you break one of these taboos, it's known to bring bad luck upon you. Next would be the ancestors and spirits. The Malagasy people, they're very spiritual, so this one heavily influences a lot of people within their culture. They do believe that these ancestors and spirits walk with them wherever they go, they're in their daily lives, and they think to bring good fortune, they must appease and respect these ancestors and spirits. Next would be lucky numbers and unlucky numbers. Kind of similar to here in America, in a lot of different cultures, they do believe that certain numbers do have meaning towards them. Like in America and Madagascar, number 7 means good luck, but actually in Madagascar, and I do believe China, number 4 means bad luck, and a lot of people think it's due to the number sounding and looking like the word death. Next would be astrology and divination. Some Malagasy people seek out astronomers and diviners for guidance. A lot of the times it's for decisions like marriage, health, and even business decisions, which I think is super interesting. And lastly is natural phenomenons. The Malagasy people do tend to believe that eclipses or unnatural weather patterns can mean bad omens or bad signs. And that they usually prepare for this and they spend weeks trying to move around festivals and stuff just to avoid these bad omens and signs. But yes, that's Madagascar, and thank you.